Hey guys, this is Onceagaincreig, and today we'll be talking about the new March 2013 ban list. And this has been confirmed by a number of important people, and yeah, this will be the new ban list. So for Forbidden, we actually have two cards. We have Sangan being banned now, and Sen Wind-Up Carrier Mighty. Well, I guess Sangan's been overused with the tour guide engine, and it's been used too much in almost every single deck, and I guess Konami wants it gone. Now you could search for basically almost like a lot of good monsters just by like sending it to the grave. And yeah, I guess I have to agree on them banning Sangan, but yeah, I won't be running any. Now I'm forced to basically run the two tour guides with one tour bus or two tour bus depending. And well, Wind-Up Carrier Sen Mighty. Wind-Ups, they recently topped the YCS Miami, and I guess they really need to nerf Wind-Up even more, and I guess Sen Mighty was one of the problems. Well, they put it to 1 at first, but I guess they weren't satisfied enough, and people were still using them, and basically they just want to get rid of Sen Mighty. Okay, next we have the ones. So basically now these cards are at 1. These 3 cards. Wind-Up Magician, well, they're trying to one of the other factor of Wind-Up was Magician itself, considering the effect's pretty awesome. You can special summon 1 level 4 or lower monster from your deck. If another Wind-Up monster effect is activated, that's pretty cheap. You could search basically for another Wind-Up. Yeah, that actually should be limited to 1. This will crippled the deck very badly, but the era of Wind-Up is now over. Now, 1 day apiece. I find this card very annoying, especially in Exodia decks. People just put because like it's another version of like Battle Fader, not except it lets you draw 1 card in your opponent's. It's really annoying. They basically once before it was at 3. And that's like a 3-turn stall. Just very annoying. I'm glad that 1 day apiece is at 1. And now Exodia just lost 2 of his cards. But I'm pretty sure that deck has many variation, and it doesn't fully need 1 day apiece. But 1 day apiece is annoying again. Now, Solemn Warning. Well, this card along with Solemn Judgment is basically very common in many decks, and being at 2, I would say being at 2 was fair. I didn't want this to be at 1. Now I have to change every single of my deck into removing 1 warning. Now I'll probably need to replace it with Bottomless, and I don't like that as much. And I'm not sure what Konami was thinking here. Now, X-Sabers, like decks like X-Sabers and like that Dragon deck. What was Dragunity? Now they have like one less Solemn Warning to be afraid of, since you just basically Solemn Warning 1 of their cards, and the turn basically ends for them. So now those decks are getting stronger because of that, which is a good thing, since those decks weren't really like as good, but now they have somewhere to start, and I guess this creates variation. Now people will be forced to have like Bottomless if they run any trap status. If you're running like Chaos Dragons and stuff, this probably doesn't affect you at all, but yeah, it's also a pretty good side deck, especially if you're not running any spells and you're facing up against a deck that requires like a lot of normal summons. and has like activations. Considering the fact that Solemn Warning, if a monster's summoned and they have a trigger effect, you could basically negate that, and I guess that's pretty good considering you only need to pay 2,000 life points and the monster's effect and the monster itself is removed from the field to the graveyard. And yeah, it's a pretty good card. I wish that it stayed at 2, but Konami, yeah, they get to do whatever they want. Now, this card. This card's basically like Book of Moon, but I guess less useful considering the fact that you have to waste a summon on it, and the spirit card. You could keep using it, but you know you're wasting one normal summon. I didn't like this card very much. At first, when it was unbanned, I liked running this card. I put it, not necessarily liked it, but I thought that I would like it. But yeah, it's not the same like Book of Moon. But you could use it more times than Book of Moon, but it's not as useful. And now, the 2 Thunder Kings. Yeah, Thunder King is finally at 2. I like this card a lot actually. I use it. It's of course the main card for anti-meta, and it's very good side since it stopped Sangan and all that. But now Sangan's banned, and yeah, it stopped basically all like search engines. Pretty good card, and special summon also, and it's pretty high attack, so I guess it's fair to put it up 2, because I guess 3 was way too much. And now the last 2 card is Advanced Ritual Art. You know, this card was, I say it was a very good card, especially for ritual summons deck, like that werewolf ritual summon deck. Not sure what it's called, but I guess for the most part, ritual summons aren't really popular anymore, considering the fact that Yugioh from last banlist, it was at 1, and you know ritual summons not really the favorite of a lot of meta decks. So I guess Konami, you know, is thinking, you know, they're not gonna be playing like YCS or anything. So why not make it at 2? I guess 3 would be a bit overboard considering the fact that you could basically send any like normal monster from the deck and just to ritual summon, and you could substitute for basically any ritual summon monsters. But yeah, having it at 2, I guess it would be fair. Now Spore. Well, first they unbanned Spore and they put it to 1. Well, to be honest, it really doesn't matter. Spore could be at 1, 2, or 3, as long as it's not banned. You know, putting it at 3 would be basically the same effect, considering that you only can use Spore's spec only once. And if you run 2 Spores or something, or 3 Spores, it would be in my opinion, it would be a waste of basically card. Like it will lead you to a dead draw. Well, you could probably set it, but eventually, if you're using it defensively, I wouldn't even recommend using 2 Spores. Just 1 is enough. So putting it 1, 2, or 3, it really doesn't matter. Konami should have just like unbanned and put it right away at 3. This was basically pretty stupid, but now they fixed it. Now Lumina. A long time ago, I used to like playing Light Swords. You know, Lumina at 3, Light Sword is getting even better now, since with the new Exceeds, you could probably summon like a lot more. You could, if you have 3 Luminas in your hand, summon, and you get like another level 3, and you get 2, basically summon 2 rank 3s. There's like a lot of strategies with it. I'm pretty glad that they moved to that 3, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that the Lightsworn players are pretty happy about this. Now Kalut. Well, now for Black Wings, considering the fact that there is also another version of Kalut, which is yeah, this card right here. So now there's like 3 different versions. Next up, this card's the mask gets a Polar Knight. Only gains Black Wings only gain 500 attack, with Kalut it gains more. Now I guess there's no need to add in any on Damascus. Considering the fact that that Black Wings aren't really popular in the meta and it's usually for a fun deck, you know, it makes the deck just that much better. But I guess it won't basically make a huge difference putting it at 3, considering the fact that it's not as fast. Well, okay, you could swarm, but it's not as good as like those other decks, like Water and Fire Fist. But you know, I guess Konami made the right decision putting Kalut at 3. Now with Shen Smoke Signal, considering the 6 Samurai craze a long time ago when they were just released, you know, Shen Smoke Signal was put to 1, then to 2, now to 3. Now I'm pretty glad that Shen Smoke Signal's to 3. I guess makes the deck a bit faster, but it won't make as much difference. You know, I think Konami makes the right move in putting this card at 3. But yeah, the deck is not as fast as the other decks. Like there in YCS Miami, there were a lot of 6 Samurai players, but none of them really top in like top 8 or was it top 16. Yeah, none of them really top, and it makes the deck a bit better, but there's no really big difference. So yeah, so guys, thanks for watching, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And that's the new March 2013 Banlist.